Hey folks, welcome to not a first time killer video. This is Nightmare. We've only got Nightmare and Plague left to do when we'll finish this series of the first time killers. Well, there's some killers we started off playing before we ever started doing this series, and basically this is it here. Oh, I need to get some perks off here because I don't have. Oops, I haven't got this sorted out here. Yikes. I don't think it will take very long to get them on. I think anyway. No. Right, so yeah, basically it's Nightmare, or better known as Freddy Krueger, but he's called Nightmare in Dead by Daylight. His power, right, when I first started I played Spirit Legion and I got frustrated with Killer, basically, so I went over to Survivor and played that for quite a while. But when I was there, I always had the itch to play Killer, and I decided to play Nightmare because this power was very much. Basically, you can move to generators across the map. You can be on one side of the map, use his power to move to the generator, and what happens on the generator when the survivor's on? His blood starts spurting out of the generator when Nightmare appears next to the generator. He basically teleports over to the generator. You can do that, so you can get around the map really quickly. And since back then, I was more about defending gens and chasing. This kill was perfect for me, I felt, and it turned out I was right. Up until skill-based matchmaking got introduced when everything went to hell. But I used to do really well with them in the old matchmaking system. But I don't these days, basically. But I think a lot of that may be to do with the fact that I tend to chase more. So that's part of his power. He can basically teleport to any generator. It takes a while to come up. Basically, dream projection is called. He also has a dream snare and dream pallets. Now, a dream snare is basically a red circular thing. After a while, the survivors go into the dream world, and when they're in the dream world and they hit a snare, they get caught up in the blood and they slow down and everything. You use them at windows and pallets to slow them down and try and get a hit. Basically, they are become afflicted by hinder statues, is what it is. Once you can actually use add-ons to change the snares over to pallets. What the pallets are basically fake, but the survivor will see the pallet and drop the pallet, but the killer will know that's a fake pallet, so they can actually get a free hit, basically. There, we will be actually using that, I think. Yep, replacing dream cells with dream pallets here, so we will show you that in the first one, hopefully. You see a white aura nowadays, basically, with the dream pallets. So you actually know as a killer when you see the pallets, so you see them there, so that's really good. In the past, you didn't actually see them, if I remembered. So, that's good. His power is actually very simple to understand. I tend to forget, I always forget about the dream snares, to put the dream snares up. That's what I use the dream powers more with them. Is because I tend to forget to put dream snares. I'll maybe put up a few to begin with the loops, but then I'm too busy chasing and forgetting all about it. His perks, admittedly, are not the best. They're kind of fun. They're good, but they're not really good on their own with together here, basically. We have Blood Warden and Remember Me. These are endgame perks, basically. Blood Warden, when I hook someone, in endgame I down someone. I then open the exit gate when I hook that person, and then Blood Warden activates for 60 seconds, and then survivors can't leave. But I have to open the exit gate. Unlike No Way Out, No Way Out blocks the exit gate from being opened. The switch, basically. So, nah. Remember Me, if I have basically 4 stacks, when I become obsessed with a survivor, right? Each time I hit my obsession, I get a stack up until 4. They're basically up until 4 stacks, and I can get 16 additional seconds to open an exit gate. It's really not a lot, to be honest. Fire Up's not a bad perk. I enjoy using Fire Up, and admittedly Fire Up is kind of a perk I feel like. I wouldn't say it's essential on Nightmare, but it really does help a lot. I kind of feel the difference when I don't use Fire Up compared to not using it. Maybe in the past, it's because I did use Fire Up a lot. I was obviously unlocking perks and stuff like that, so I used Fire Up quite a bit, basically, so I didn't have really any other really good perks to use, so Fire Up was the one I used a lot. So I'm probably just very used to using it. But basically this allows me a 4% stackable buff that grants a speed bonus to picking up, dropping, vaulting, damaging generators and breaking pallets and breakable walls for the remainder of the trial. Each time my generator basically is completed, so I get up to basically again a 4% stackable buff that grants a speed bonus each time. So I think eventually I get a massive bonus which helps in the endgame. It's basically building up. This is kind of fire up is building up speed to endgame, and remember me and Blood Warden is helping you in the endgame. So, but the problem here is these three together, there's nothing really to help you in chase, there's nothing to help to slow down generators, even though you can't move around the generators fast. So I can pretty much guarantee you right now we were going to get owned in these three matches. As you can see, we have 5 pages of perks here, so we have put up quite a bit of work into Nightmare since because we've been trying to get good. Because honestly, in the past, I wanted to main Spirit Nightmare, but as you saw in the first time with Spirit, I'm not good enough with Spirit to main. Nightmare I used to be really good with, and I was actually thinking, great, I think this would be a unique killer, not a lot of people main him. Then I found out exactly why when skill-based matchmaking came in, when people didn't main him because he's not as good as I originally thought, sadly. It's a shame because you would think his power going to generators would be really good, but sadly that's not the case. Anyway, we will give it a go and we will try our best. This is a quick introduction because there's really not a lot to say. These perks are all based in endgame, but we have to 5 gens a match basically to do before we get there. Fire up will help us as we go along with each gen it pops, but a gen has to pop each time for that to really get benefit. So we don't get the full benefit of that until the 5th gen's done basically. So it's kind of all related to there. Blood Warden, to be honest, I don't even remember I don't understand why I have to open the exit gate. Now, once per match, hooking a survivor while Blood Warden is active calls upon the entity to block both exits for all survivors for 60 seconds. So my understanding is I have to open the exit gate, then I need to hook someone. So the actual exit gate door needs to be open, and exit gates need to be open before it actually works. That's my understanding, unless that has actually changed, but I'm sure I tried it in a match not too long ago. And I didn't hook the person I had downed, and I chased another person, and they still got out of the exit gate without any problem, so yeah. I don't really quite know how this works, to be honest, because I've used it in the Annoyed Gate series, and I'm pretty sure I do have to down someone and hook someone. But I have to open the exit gate, then hook someone. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But at the same time, in my mind as I'm saying that, I'm like, why does it work that way? It doesn't make any sense why it works that way. I shouldn't have to open the exit gate. Opening the exit gate is kind of a negative to me, especially if it's basically fully lit up with the 3 lights, then okay, fine, but well, it's basically 99 within there, but doesn't make any sense to me why that would work like that. It's not on the list, this perk here, I believe, as well. No edge on the list to be the meta perks. The perk are getting changed, but this one's not on the list too, so it's going to keep working like that. Yeah, but as the case, we're going to try and have fun. But we have been playing Trickster this weekend with the event going on. We've been doing quite well with Trickster, so I think our MMR is quite high at the moment, because the last couple of matches are making a lot of sweaty teams with Trickster. So this is going to be hard miss. I could get completely and utterly on, but we'll try and show you we'll try and show you the potential in him, but he needs work, let's just say. Anyway, we'll see at the beginning of the match. Armaments, here we go. Let's see how we can do. Right. First off, let's go. Oh, the door's not there, right. See this pallet here? We could put a fake pallet right there, lets us know, but because there's one next to there, we'll put that one there for, and put that one there. And put that one there too. Put this one here as well. Did that person just see me do that? Okay, she's just holding it forward. And shit. Come on, don't trace them right there. Hold it forward on this place, man. This is not a very good safe look for you. Oh, you nice. Wasn't actually sure where she went now. This is my palette here. See that? There's the power of the pallets. That's why pallets are kind of better. For me, why is someone running behind me? Seriously? Get the fuck away from me. Fucking hell. So pathetic doing that, so it is. I don't understand survivors, but here about. Like, what is the fun in that? I don't get it. Because she could just run away and get healed now. See what I mean? With these perks, I have nothing to help me here against this. I feel like I should camp her. This is the reason why some killers tunnel and camp. When you block hooks like this, you're actually hurting us all in the end doing this, because it's just stupid. It's really frustrating. Someone's on that there, which I'm going to presume they came off the... Why are you just running to the back wall? Seems an odd choice. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? That seems to happen a lot these days in the game. It's kind of ridiculous. Fucking value overuser. This person's fucking behind me again. Right, fuck that bullshit. Two hooks have been cost me by cheap fucking survivors who are... It's a fucking joke, man. Like, seriously. Why is this in the game? I don't know, she's gonna fucking boil over as well. Basement's right here, so... Two can play at this game. My build is basically permanence on Pimmy. If you want to do this bullshit like that, then I can be toxic as well. Just get gens done and stay at my fucking face. This is not how you're meant to play the game, folks, but if people are going to be toxic to you and keep interfering with my fucking hooks all the time, then fine. I'll play toxic as well. I've at least showed you with power of the Pimmy. I haven't actually got to a gen yet, though, but we'll show that in the next match. Hopefully we'll have survivors who are more fun. And we'll just get gens done. I don't like playing with this, but... No, I'm not coming for you. She's lucky she got away though. Oh, she just went to Pimmy 2 now. She's used her dead hard as well. She interfered with my two of my hooks. I'm getting 2 hook stages back. you're the one that's got to boy over. No, you don't. Okay. So what happens when you interfere on my hook stages? You get camped out of the game. Right. So I'm going to assume someone's on this gen over here. And there, so I can go to that here, and I assumed wrong, which was a bad idea. Now I need to get her down, preferably near an exit, which we are. Right. Now I need to open this exit, I believe. This is the volume overuser. And then I'll put that there. Now, when I see anyone going to an exit, yep, see Bloodworm's active. I don't understand why I have to do that. This might be a wasted Blood Warden actually, because yeah, this is going to be a wasted Blood Warden. I want him to open that exit over there. You know what, I'm going to follow her. Blood Warden's gone, I think. Yeah, I think Blood Warden's gone. There's something just in the exit area. Could it work? See, if I had Blood Warden up at the time there, but I think I didn't have... That was confusing to me. Do I really need to open the exit gate first? We're going to try that in the second match. We're hopefully going to get it down and then basically hook the person. Then see what happens with Blood Warden. There, because we got Blood Warden activated, but I think we did it a little bit too quickly there. So yeah, we kind of messed that up. If we actually basically didn't, yeah, what I possibly should have done was, yeah, possibly should have waited until the person was unhooked first, then basically pick that person up, wait for them to open that exit, to basically work on the exit, then hook her, then open the exit. Because I think if they open the exit that was still there, I just need to get it hooked as the exit gates open first, I think, before they go out. But they would probably have 99'd it, I think. It's difficult, it's tricky to get Blood Warden value. It is very tricky, it's just, it's such a stupid way it works, really. Because I shouldn't have to open the exit gate there. But you saw it, Blood Warden was working, but when suddenly it basically stopped working, but I didn't notice how it just ran out there. I'll have to watch it back and then report back in the beginning of match 2. Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of match 2. That was a interesting match. I know some people will say it was wrong of me to do that to the person, to camp with the hook there, but she cost me 2 hooks, and I think it's wrong for people to interfere with my 2 hooks as well. So you know, screw it. That's their fault. She only got 18 score, maybe in future she'll realise not to mess with my friggin' hooks. Or anyone's hooks basically, because if you do that, you're basically risking the killer turning around and tunneling camping you, because that is generally seen as a cheap thing to do. You don't really need to do it. The worst thing you can do to a killer who's just got it down on a hook is pop a gen. I could trust me. I freaking hate it when I finally got down. 1 gen pops, 2 gen pops. Oh fuck. That actually pisses me off. That hurts me more than the hook. Doing the hook. The hook fin just annoys me. Basically, I'm not losing anything from it, but it just frustrates me that you know that this is such a survivor side of the game. You feel the need to actually do that to the killer to increase your chances. It's stupid. Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of match 2. Right, match 2. We had to spend some blood points here. This is the other thing I forgot to tell you. This is the dream world that we're in here right now. Here, we're constantly in this dream world, which is a bit annoying to be honest, because some maps it can be difficult to track scratch marks. Right, let's put this here. We're using dream snares so we can show you that this time. And that's a dream snare there. They're in this kind of world here, and they step on that, they're going to basically struggle to basically want to put it somewhere where they might run to. They run off. Oh! See you behind here. I was about to start throwing daggers at him there. I'm so used to playing trickster. What the fuck? Oh right. This person I think's chasing after us. There is someone with a flashlight, which is probably the reason why she's chasing after me. Might be able to bait her into a flashlight here. This is wasting so much of my fucking time, so it is. Dead hard, but that will be ending soon. Right, I need to go back and pick him up first because should end his downfall. She was over here. Fucking hell. Such a nice play that. That's not a nice play at all. I think she can make this in time. Got a lot of basement hooks right now, eh? We haven't really used the snares. Basically, they're admittingly. As I say, the snares is not something I'm really good at using because it's not something I just think about when I'm playing here. It's the same with this here with my dream protection as well. I'm going to transport to this one. Actually, you can see me coming up at the side there, actually, in the distance there. Right. We've got a pretty good 3-gen here sitting up here too. This is a pretty good 4-gen actually for us here with our power as well. We can hold this down here, we can maybe do some things. I don't care about that gen at the bottom. This is the thing with Freddy, if you can actually set up a 3-gen or a 4-gen, you could actually do quite well. Let's put some... This is a different approach. It only works if we're in actually a dream world approach, so I could be wasting these to be honest, but let's protect that gen for the moment. Here's someone over here. God damn, this fucking pallet, man. She never blinded me. She's going to shack, hopefully she'll use shack pallet. No, she's not. She's on the side here. What the fuck just happened? How did that? What the fuck just happened? How did I not hit her? I do not understand how I did not hit her there. That was fucking ridiculous, so it was. Fucking ridiculous, so it was. Getting fire up by the way here, folk. She's dropping a lot of the pallets around the gens that I want to protect. But I do need to get her down. She's not very good at the flashlight, is she? Right, we need to get her hooked fast. Now we need to basically use our power near the well. Okay, there's no one on this, but let's kick this one for the moment. This one will go basically centered up. Let's go to this one first. Okay, someone is on this one. Problem here is I don't have a gen in them to jump from. Where are you doing? Oh, what am I doing? There's no way I can hit that. I know I've got a crazy reach with Freddy, but it's not that crazy. Now I can hit him. I've got her next to the gens as well here, so that's good. And now we see. We do need to try and get to endgame before. I need to check this, so. Steve ran across here, so let's get across to this. Ah, that didn't work because he's not on it. He did run over that way, though. These are the three gens we're more caring about, but at the same time we do. Oh, he ran to this gen, and he doesn't see us. Or he does see us. Wait, why did he not see us? That was weird. There's not a lot of pallets on into here, dude. Try and use them all. See, someone's using. We've got that there. There's a hook right here as well, so that helps us to get back to the gens. Because someone's doing that gen in the centre. No, it's not. It's this gen here that he was on. Let's kick it. And there's someone there. That's why we put the snares there, to let us know someone was on that. Why did he dead her? Well, okay. Not sure we're going to make it to endgame. Kind of hoping to, because I want to check the bloodborne thing. I forgot to check that video, the video by the way. I totally forget. I spent some blood points. Oh, I see you though. You don't have any more pallets to use. It is possible I could use my gen protection as well to actually. Come here. I could use my gen protection to actually cut someone off and change the direction. There's a number of different things you can do with it. That's why it's a really good power. But it comes into its benefit when you set up a pin like this. you set something up like this. Here, David, to the side here. Just want to chase her off that Jen, that's all. Right, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oopsie. I see David. She's got a flashlight. Yep, you're dead hard. But there's no way she can make this now. I don't want to put him on that hook over there because I don't want to lose that hook in case he dies. Yeah, I thought maybe he was dead. Oh, wind's going up. Why is that only just finally going up now? It's the fire I was hearing. Right, I don't think they've been on this gen, but they have been on that gen, so I'm going to transport to that one. At the same time, I'm going to find the bin as well. Problem here is, there's not much I can do here. I've only got one hook. Oh, there's a pallet here. Bro. I think I need to let that gen go. Sadly. Sadly, I think I need to let that gen go. The one thing with Freddy as well is Freddy is so smooth. Yeah, I kind of figured I chase this person off this gen here. Okay, I'm kind of regretting that now. Where'd he go? Went this way. I think he might be dead, but I'm not sure. Yes. I'm not sure, for. We do have our power to get back in the middle gen, for. Come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Okay, they weren't on that one. But it did get us back up here fast. It looks like they're on this one. Shoot. Well, that was an interesting decision. I admire the bravery. Trying to stick it. Your team. I do admire it. I don't know how many hits that is for her. It's her second hook. See, this is the thing about a power. You're seeing a great example of the gene projection in this one. We are able to basically just kind of dominate here because of this free gen that we have. You can set up a free gen with Nightmare, you can do really well. The problem is trying to get it set up, so like a pop goes the weasel and call with the brain combo on this here would be a great idea. Sorry, but I do not want you doing that, Jen. Where is she? Is she behind this tree? I heard her footsteps. I heard her footsteps. I don't know if she's around or not. She's the one with the flashlight. I'm going to risk it. So I feel bad for tunneling her off the hook, but at the same time, she ran right in front of me to the gen, so what was I supposed to do there? Because you didn't do anything really wrong there, except to me basically on the play. I don't mind if this person gets hashed, but 3k is still a win. Well, that was handy. Well, let her out. I don't know. God, this map for the exits, man, it's really difficult to see them. We're not going to get to see Fimmy, but we do have 4 stacks, I'll remember me, so it is going to take longer for her to open them. The exits, yep, she's there. I was letting her out, fuck it. I feel bad for tunneling the other person. Did she just run off? Usually people would give me the item, but I don't really do that. The items cost blood points. I'm not going to take their blood point value from them. I'm going to make sure they get the blood point value. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go set up some of these randomly. Get some extra blood points here. Oh, she gave him the flashlight anyway. Oh, that was nice, yeah. Well, that's the thing that happens in the game. He was a bit unlucky with the hatch. In this big map, the hatch basically spawned right next to me. And I felt a bit bad about Kate, but Kate didn't run towards the generator. She seemed to be so focused on it, she didn't actually see me coming. So, yeah. What are blood points? This event is amazing. Look at that. I just got 186k on this event. All because of these flans right now. Oh, yes, I had a flan, so I got 186k blood points. That's without barbecue and chili, by the way. That's friggin' crazy. And I got a +2 out of that as well, which is not bad. Pleased about that. That was a good example of Nightmare. Certainly better than the first match. But saying that, the first match we did get to the end game and we showed but even with the end game perks, we actually did show a good example in Nightmare because in the first match we basically, I'm going to come out here actually. In the first match basically we showed Nightmare in the sense of he's going to struggle if they just crank out gens, the same as all killers are going to do. If they crank out gens really fast, they're going to struggle with Nightmare basically. But at the same time, using just these 3 normal perks, if you're going for like a dead Nightmare, you wouldn't use the 3 perks together, really. You would obviously substitute other perks in there, and that's going to help you out. The type of perks that you would use will be changing soon, but my favourite loadout right now is actually Hex Playfun, Hex Ruin, Hex Pentamental, and Lethal Pursuer. That's my favourite loadout right now. Well, I'm using my tricks there. But yeah, these 3 perks you wouldn't use together. So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to put on here? Because I think we'll just go with our usual barbecue and chili, and go with, actually we'll keep fire up on there, because I really do feel like that helps. Mention, oops, went a bit too far there. Bitter Murmur's actually a really good perk, by the way. Corrupt Intervention, let's put Bitter Murmur on actually. Use Bitter Murmur and fire up. Actually, I think I want to get chase right away. I think that's just what I want to do. Because I do feel like Freddy's really good in the chase. I really do feel that way. So I've got barbecue and chili to let me know that where my next victim is. And I've got corrupt fire up to get faster at destroying pallets. Because you can see on the young walker there, you can see how quickly I was going through the pallets just to stack 2 there. So that was really useful. Because I had a like 8% stackable buff basically when I was going through that. The next group of survivors will probably be a lot tougher, so I don't think we get a free gen, but as I showed in that second match, if you can set up a free gen with them, you can do really well. It's just trying to get a free gen set up is the problem. It's not always an easy thing to do. Some survivors are really smart and they can crank out gens quickly before you can really get anywhere, because you have to, at the same time you're having to, while you're trying to set up the free gen, you have to get hooks as well, because the hooks that you get in the early game part is going to help you when you're setting up the free gen, because that way you can get people out of the game. If you've got people on death hooks, you have to get hooks earlier on to help you with that as well. So there's a double-edged sword there a little bit in a way, really, because you have to leave the gens alone to get the chase, and then with all the pallets and how quick people greeding pallets and how long they can keep you busy for, it can be difficult to manage all that. There, but we managed to do it very well in Yamoko. Although admittedly the survivors can help us out a lot there actually. There, so yeah, that was a good match, good example. We are going to go back to basically this one, replacing pallets, and we're going to put there. We actually used this in the last match. This basically, if you trigger dream snares or dream pallets, it'll inflict blindness for 30 seconds. Was that the reason why she didn't see us? Come on, is that maybe why? It wouldn't be a dream snare or a dream pallet, unless she would already caught one. Because someone did trigger one at the middle gen, but maybe she just arrived in that gen. Because I still don't really understand why Kate didn't see us. She just seemed to zero on the gen and just said, to hell with the killer coming at me there. It was weird. Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of the match for you folks. Thompson House calling for final match. Right, we're using the dream pallets and they put blindness on them as well. Let's put that one in. This could be tricky to see the... How many? Always spawning over there. We don't care about that gen up there. Care about that gen. Oh, I think. That gen and that gen. That middle one over there would be a good one. Good. Oh. Wait, I was like, why is that blocked? It's freaking corrupt. I was confused there for a second. That's a weird split in the curve on that. I've got one there, two there. So you can see the white of the palette lets me know. In the past you couldn't actually see that. Where the hell are these survivors? They're really on this gen here. See, this is where I would put a dream snap. Oh, hello. I was hoping she was going to run towards that pallet there. She's running to that gen folk. Wait, what the fuck? There's actually someone on this gen and that completely threw me off. Please drop this pallet for me, please. Thank you. I'm very happy to do that until I wasted bloodlust there. Because now I can just go with that. That backfired on me. See what I mean with the scratch marks? Sometimes they can be difficult to see. At least we know they're working on that gen over there. Let's run to the left. Hopefully she's not going for that. She's holding forward. You see what I mean with these scratch marks, man? Okay, I gave her more credit there. No, I should have. Oh, okay, never mind. No, this is my pallet. Go ahead, drop the pallet. Go, 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 and go. I do love a good dream pallet value. Lost 2 gens, folks, so the joke's on me. I messed up with that first person I caught there. I should have struck on her, I was trying to be too cute. Right, we've got someone over here. It's not a lot of places to put pallets here. Damn. I just shouldn't have put that second pallet there, that was a mistake. Right, this is not going too well, folks. I think we're going to have to protect these 3 gens. I saw someone to my left there. I saw everyone to my left there, apparently. What the frickin' hell happened there? I have no idea what happened there. Corn Eye is a fin in this map. Where the fuck she go? She go over here. Yeah, this is my giant pallet here. She's greeding that. Okay, I got a little lucky with that hit, to be honest. It's only my second hook. I'm not doing very well in this one, am I? Okay, that was that one over there, so that's not too bad. Here, because... Is that... I see the pallet stuff was there. We need to protect this one over here. We can. It's not a great free gen, but it's still something. We can use our power to get back and forth. Not on it. Right. Let's get back to here. Sometimes when I get out, come out here, I get... Oh. They just cranking gens out. They are, apparently. They're not even coming to the hook. What the heck? We got some gen doers here. Are you even going to come for her? I'm not actually meant to be camping here. I just happen to be the two gens that I'm checking or here where the hook is. Is all. Damn name. I'm gonna run off this way. Fuck. I friggin' hate cold wind farm. This cold wind bloody stuff is annoying in the corn, so it is. We're not going for the McKellar, we're going for a person that's apparently hid here. We're not going to get any kills here, they're just pure fishing on the gens here. Wait, where the fuck did you come from? Is that pallet there as well? Yep. But tons of pallets up. We've lost this game. There's nothing we can do really. We have to get into chases and we just don't have enough hooks really. There's just too many pallets here. So look at that, she's just dropping pallets and holding them forward. That's all. This is the problem with this killer. And she's got life. That's fun. Another pallet for her to drop in. Oh, she didn't hold it. Kind of surprised she didn't, to be honest. And while we were doing this, I think she knows that's her. I think she knows that's my pallet, to be honest. I think this might be a swift teamer pulled in pallets, possibly. Oof. You messed that up, thankfully. Right, we need to get a check on the gens here. Even before we're lost. We are completely and utterly lost this one. We need to walk to that one, then try basically just go to this one. But by the time we get there, they're going to basically... Oh, there's McKellar. This is with fire up as well. Also, fire up doesn't speed us up, which is kind of a problem. I feel like it should give you a speed boost as well. She's going to the shack, which is good for us. Christ, they're putting a bin up now. Is she going to drop this pallet? Yep. She doesn't seem very good with this. Maybe we can put some pressure on here by getting her down as well. Someone's to my right. I hear the boon as well. I don't think I can pull this out, but I need to get to here, and she's going to get out in time. Yeah, I can do it. Fuck. I think she ran this way, and this way. Ah, she's away over here. Fuck. We need to focus on the gens here and not go chasing after her. We're going to use our power to go back to the Fimigen. And give it a go anyway. We're trying to give this a go. By the time we move over there, they're going to be gone again. Could there be? I feel like if she was in here, someone was in here, she would have... Kind of feel like we're watching the venom here. A little bit here. There is a bin over here as well. So there's two people with flashlight. Thank you, chest. That's just absolutely brilliant. Love that for me. I'm not going anywhere here. It's my pallet. Someone's on this gen over here, I think. No, they're not. Let me get this. Let's face this way. Right, there's a hook over here. I think I need to get back to that gen. Come in here. Did I see? Fuck. Yep. Game over. I am near a hook here, and this is her first hook, so I might be able to exchange for some hooks. Is that my pallet? I don't think it is it? No, of course it's not. What the pallets used? A hook right next to an actual pallet that isn't mines. Oh, actually it is mines, I think. It is mines, yeah. I don't know why it's not showing up close, but that is my pallet. Okay, we know that exit there's probably open. Yep. You heard a footstep behind me there. At least I think I heard a footstep behind me. This isn't actually the best place here for this. How many hooks have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is not bad considering how fast Bob the gen's out, really. She's going to second hook here. I would actually prefer her to, if they're going to get out, get her. I would prefer basically 4 of them. Oh shit, oh shit, I messed that up. Wait. There was a second person here. Fuck, they played that well. Fuck, they played that so well. They played that really fucking well. Really well. Great body blocking, great everything. I had her to, but I think she dead hard, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I messed up with the hook. When I hit her, I went around the wrong side. I should have went around the other side. I think she just ran right past me there. But I don't care. I don't mind if 4 of them out. I don't just want to get 1 kill. I'm not a killer that wants 1 kill unless it piss me off or something like that. But that was absolute brilliant play on their part. That was really brilliant. That was great stuff at the end of it. I messed up with the hook fault. When I went around the right, I should have went a left forward on the left and hit her on hook. But I think there was someone else who was body blocking and I got confused with another player. Because I thought it was just them. I didn't realise someone else was around as well. That was very well done by them. Yeah. Kinda a bit mad at myself because I screwed that up. Oh, got a dead heart here, a dead heart here. Iron Will borrow time. Christ, 2 borrow times. And a dead hard here as well, so there's 1 dead hard, 2 dead hards, 3 borrow times, a life, 2 lives as well. Spine chill, Iron Will, alert. So anytime I broke a pallet, this person knew where I was. Yeah, Windows, Iron Will, borrow time, dead hard. You had the boon is here, alert, life, and borrow time as well. So that's kind of weird to see 3 lives. Wait, is it 3 lives? Not 2 lives. Why am I thinking there's 3 lives? No. I feel like this is I feel like this might be a Swift in some way, but at the same time it's 2 console and 2 PC. But this seems to be, it just seems to be very there, because you got an alert here and an alert here. You got the dead hard and dead hard here. You got the life and a life here. And you've got a borrow time, and a borrow time here as well. You got 1 Iron Will, 2 Iron Wills. It seems like it's kinda like matching together, so I think that may have been a Swift, which would explain why the gens got done pretty quickly. That was kinda a little competition play there, but I thought for the most part we did alright in that match, considering we're using Nightmare. There, we needed a better free gen to really handle that end there, but you saw it there, you saw it in the second. We'll come out of this actually. How many blood points did we get there? Looks like we got quite a few. Oh, 141k. Well, 142k really. Aye, so you can see it in the second match, the difference between the second match and the third match. We had a better free gen in the second match, so we were much able to hold that down because it was much closer together. But in the third one, we had that gen that was so far out, so that hurt us in the free gen there. So you can't sort of protect a free gen like that and get something. We did. They got gens done pretty quickly. We messed up at the start as well. We basically we messed up. I think we got too cute at someone else as well, and we lost that as well. We couldn't get back to the McKellar. That was huge, but we couldn't get back to the McKellar. And the shack there, they managed to get her up there. That was huge. There, because if we had got that Meg down, then hooked McKellar, basically hooked her, then got back and hooked McKellar, we obviously would have been in much better shape. They did a real good job at the end game, but we screwed up because we hit the person when we should have moved to the hook and hit them again. I think she probably wouldn't have unhooked, but we would have been able to chase her down because they didn't have the other exit open, I don't think. Or maybe they did, I don't know. I don't think they did have the other exit. It was, we were close to it. They didn't have that exit open because we were guarding it clear. But we messed up. You know what I forgot to check? I completely forgot to check in the first match. If, what was I going to check? I was going to check something. I completely forgot what I was going to check. I was actually going to check something, wasn't I? I couldn't see my memory. I might post it in the comment, the description area part, or I'll post a pin post or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, this is the intro to Nightmare. It's not my first time with Nightmare. But you can see we did well in the second match. The first match we had someone interfering with hooks, so we basically camped them to death basically. Which is their own damn fault for interfering with my hooks. In the second match we had more loose survivors and we were able to show you the gens. It's kind of interesting, but actually we feel like we prefer the dream pallets to the dream snares, but you have to commit an add-on to the pallets, but to get the pallets here. So it's interesting to us that in the match where we were actually using dream pallets, we didn't do it as well. We did manage to get a lot of dream pallet value. We didn't get really any dream snare value. We couldn't really show you that, but you generally use it. You basically put it down at a loop, and the survivors either are going to run the loop, but if they're in the dream world, which you can see on the left hand side, is if they're in the dream world or not. So you can basically see, okay, this person's in the dream world, put a snare down there, and they have a choice to keep running that loop, or they're most likely going to move on, but they might not get to another good loop, but the amount of pallets in the map is very likely they will. So there, but that's how you would use dream snares. I enjoy dream pallets. I enjoy that. It's a lot of satisfaction when they go to drop the pallet and they think they're safe and they're not. It's just very satisfying doing that. But we kind of, I wouldn't say we got owned in the end match, but we had really good survivors, real good team that worked together well. I don't know if they're Swift or not, but based on their add-ons and perks and everything like that. I felt like they were. The perks, I should say, not add-ons, perks there, it seemed coordinated, is the word I was trying to say. In the second match, we had loose ones, first ones there, so yeah. I'm just rambling on at this stage. I don't think there's anything more to add on to this. We've got one more of these to do. We've got not the first time we played. This is not the first time we were there because we'll explain in the Plague video about that. Anyway, you'll see that tomorrow. So yeah, if you enjoyed this YouTube and please like the video, if you like to see feature content like this, then please subscribe for feature content, and until next time, you'll take care.